Okay, Capcom. I wasn't expecting this type of music. Capcom. Alright.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase.
Yep, I see
I'm your
Monster
host,
Hunter.
Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer,
Ace
and
Attorney?
I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom.
Resident
We'll
Evil
hear
DLC?
from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month.
I wonder why.
It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message
Round of applause,
for
round of
fans.
applause. Okay.
Another time.
Big Mama Milk. Okay, let me stop. DLC?
There's nothing to fear.
Where's Rose?
But he said, turn down your brightness? You need to turn down the brightness on your phone, bro. That has nothing to do with my stream.
I think it's time you left things in my house.
If it's bright, it's on their part, not mine.
Go on, rest now.
Resident Evil Village.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil RE-verse.
Yep,
where
thought they were going to
players
talk about
go
this.
head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons.
This game
I'm
looks
now
so
happy to
chaotic.
announce that Resident Evil RE-verse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
I forget what that art style is called that they went with. But I don't know if it's going to low-key blind me. By popular demand, development has just started on additional DLC for Resident Evil Village. More info later. Yeah, I would think so, yeah. There it is. You'll get
Thank you,
your DLC.
Kanda-san, for that
Cool.
wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether
Yes.
it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2.
This is not what I was
Wings of
looking
Ruin.
for. I was talking about Rise. Oh my god, my eyes! What the f- I'm with you. I'm crying.
Fate.
Holy crap, that was bad!
Red may
What
have been
was
strong
that?
and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island.
Damn, bro.
I
What the hell
went there
going
to
on
see
here?
Red's old monster again.
You sure this ain't The Legend of Zelda? What am I watching?
Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legendary
Oh my
monster,
god, look at the little baby!
Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin.
You said the Stories 1 was really
The
good?
pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
I mean, this doesn't look bad in all honesty. Definitely different. Look at that Narga
This whole
Kuga.
idea of forming kinship with monsters. How do you control
This is
them?
an ogre.
not about control. Monsters help riders
there's
of their own
Tigrex.
will. And the bonds
Kushala
between monsters
Adora.
and riders
Theostra.
are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Damn, bro, you just gonna nuke the whole map?
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who
Power
are those people
the
who want
dank
to take Ratha for
memes.
themselves?
Didn't you see his eyes?
All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force.
Then who that?
The burden of such great power.
Damn.
Is too
They
much
they
for
got
his body
him
to bear.
chained up. Now he gonna break the whole ship. They all gonna die. That's the ending of the game for you.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
No, humans
They
bad.
have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of
They're
everyone
monsties? Is that what they call monsters for short? Monsties?
My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Damn. He said, is this the ripoff of How to Train Your Dragon? No, this is Monster Hunter Stories 2. Wings of Ruin. Wow. Monster Hunter. Featuring free title updates. Oh, that's cool. You get the dog from Rise. That's cool. The Palamute. Damn, bro, you look like a cheat code. What the hell? July 15th, new Monsty. Oh, you get the trial version. Until June 25th. Cool. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get the game, but you know, for y'all that want to. Oh, they got some amiibos. There you go. All right, everybody, go buy them damn amiibos. Huh. July 9th it comes out.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Let's
as one of
talk
the
about
new
Monster Hunter
Monsties
Rise.
In the first free title update coming soon
Let's
after
talk
the
about
game's
Rise.
release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year.
Yeah,
and
by
we
grinding
have even
to
more
Hunter
content
rank 100.
coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
The pun. Okay. Let's go. This is what I want to see.
Let's go.
She's so uncomfortably happy. Oh, go. I couldn't say that word for a sec, Loki. Capcom Colab 1.
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready.
Oh, okay.
I have a good feeling. What will it
Okay,
be?
you got a little palico. Okay. Okay, this is, I was like, what are we doing? Alright. What do we got here? We got quests? Okay. Some different quests, but with the same monsters? Oh, yes, that's what I want. Okay, that gesture's funny. Okay. Ah, yes, some sunglasses, so I could look like Blade. Okay. Oh my, is that a little penguin?
You think you can take on Rondine?
What in the world? What is happening?
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Okay.
North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only
Never played
available
Ace
in
Attorney.
Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed
His
game.
ancestor?
Now let's hear more about the story.
They got a bloodline of attorneys?
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Okay.
Welcome to the centre of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible.
London!
I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Damn, bro!
Let us unravel this mystery.
Look, he scared
Discover
me.
What events led to this curious murder? Who are you? Sherlock Holmes. You must have heard.
God save the queen, yeah, chat.
Solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo.
So this was locked to Japan for years?
What have we here?
He said, oh, I got shot. Yeah. I mean, I've heard good things about, you know, the Ace Attorney.
Is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
I don't know if you want to let me be in court, though. I don't know about that one, chat. Would you let me be your attorney? If you had to choose somebody in the community to be your attorney, would you let me be your attorney? I'm ready for these answers.
My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage.
You said games with text ain't fun at all? That's cap. That's some big cap right there. There's a lot of games that have a bunch of text, but they're really good. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess had a bunch of text. Game was good. Breath of the Wild had a bunch of text with minimal voice acting.
So we
It was
have
very
10
good.
new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Alright.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
I feel like the people that make this type of game are incredibly smart.
To prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Suzato and the brilliance of deduction from
His name is
Detective Sherlock.
Sholmes.
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Listen, I ain't got time to be trying to figure out this Scooby-Doo mystery. I'm just gonna punch him in that huge freaking nose of his. And that's it. For Gotham, chat. You know? That's all it is. His name is Herlock Sholmes, by the way. Are you serious? What a name. This is a game that if I was to stream, oh my god, the amount of voice acting I'd have to do. A lot. You said they just moved the S over to Sholmes. Well, to Holmes, not a big difference, yeah. Pretty much. Okay. I mean, you should stream it then?
We'll then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
You see, what he did is he cut off the girl's hair,
At
and
this
then he
point,
put it on his
players will be
face because he
prompted
wanted
to
a
search
big
for
beard.
clues that help identify the
Easy.
errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
So he's hiding a bald girl in his closet.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion
I'm
of
the
the
number
dance
one
of
voice
deduction.
actor. You're too kind. Dang. Look at that hair. He cut the hair off. It's a woman? Wow. Well, it's a good thing I didn't decide to punch the person, right? That would have been bad, wouldn't it? Dang. It's really the princess. Oh my god. It is. Why she low-key look like a Pokemon gym leader? Or just a Pokemon trainer in general. A ballerina on the run. Wow. Okay.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Oh, you know, I'd mess it up every time.
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why
Dang,
they've reached their
these
guilty
people in this game got some schnauzers on them. Some big noses.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors.
He's playing with
to
that
call out
knife
the
too
flaws
much.
in their logic.
What do you mean I'd fit right in? Excuse me. I think the old lady's innocent. Take her down.
Objection!
Take her down. Dang, his wig fell off his head.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove
Evidence?
the
Who needs
contradiction of
evidence
claims.
when you got the hands? See?
When you
That's what
successfully
happens.
point out one of these contradictions among the jurors,
You try
they
to
might
talk
just
it out,
change
you get
their minds,
stabbed.
too. With a slam of their fist,
Yeah, why do they
each
have
juror you
weapons? Yeah, that's a
persuade
great
will
question,
send a
right? The
fiery
jurors?
ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Listen, chat, let's be honest here.
My lord, with all due respect,
I ain't smart enough to play this game.
This has just been a small taste.
I'm gonna fail
Exciting
every
new
case and I'm gonna be
gameplay
living in a
features
box
in
by the end of
great
this game.
Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans
We asking
and
for spare
diehard
change like
fans.
Squidward.
Thanks for watching.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words
Wait.
from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob
Wait,
TV
what?
and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
Then I'm not allowed to play Danganronpa? Listen. Eventually I'm gonna play Danganronpa.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! Nice! What? That was nasty. And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your region, sign up.
I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not. If I signed up, chat, it'd be a disgrace to the fighting game community. You don't want me to go up there.
So in this
I don't know how to play Street Fighter. Don't put me up there.
It's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like watching competitive fighting games, but this conference overall has been sort of, you know.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right, we take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So
don't get me wrong. I know that Street Fighter V has gotten really good. Like they fixed the game since it came out or anything. It's just the conference overall. I'm just sort of like, you know, they haven't shown anything where I'm like, geez, this is awful. But there's nothing really exciting per se.
YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs.
I feel like this just goes into the category where it's like, did you really need to announce a conference for this? You know, if anything, you probably could have just dropped the trailer for the Ace Attorney game. I mean, I knew that they were going to be making DLC for Resident Evil Village. That was a given.
To see who will walk away with the championship and the 150.
Yeah, this is boring, not bad. Yeah, it's not bad what they're showing. It's just like, you know.
Normally, we only have 1v1 content, but now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news.
Yeah, you said it's been crap, but not like Ubisoft. Yeah, like this isn't like Ubisoft dumpster fire conference. Yeah, there just wasn't enough to show. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, did they really need to make this a conference? They could have just given us the trailers and that be that.
Right now, top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom updates on the Capcom
I'm sure it's gonna be good, you know.
We've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're gonna be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
I know people that like Capcom that don't play their fighting games.
Make sure you guys
they're just like,
to see the tournament. You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V
what's
players
going on
in
here?
the world compete head to head.
Oh yeah, yesterday for that Square Enix conference, yeah, they went all in on Marvel. Yeah.
Obviously they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Nice! The pop-off! That's what I'm talking about. I told you it's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't lying to the people.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. I don't know, chat. I legitimately don't have anything to say. You were expecting a bit more from Rise?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a really exciting season so far, and I
I'll say it
can't
in a
wait
sec.
to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches.
You didn't miss anything, Blizzard.
So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-Verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally,
let's
don't miss out on the
recap
esports
what?
fun. make sure you catch the latest matches with Capcom Fighters.
They had less
there
than
really
Square
is something
Enix
for
had.
everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Chat, I don't know. I'm sort of angry. I don't, like this, like Ubisoft, I expected like a dumpster fire. I don't think this was a dumpster fire, but for some reason this conference just irked my nerves. Like I don't know. I don't feel like this needed to be a conference. That's it, no Smash. Yeah, I don't think this needed to be a conference. You could have told us on a Twitter post that we were gonna have Resident Evil DLC, and then they could have had their own little separate thing just for Ace Attorney. I mean, the Monster Hunter other game, it seemed cool, but I'm not gonna get it. And then the little thing for Rise, I mean, the little emotes and stuff are cute. To be fair, I did see somebody in chat say they did just have a big update, so that is true. But yeah, and there goes my baby brother, I hear him. But yeah, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like this wasn't really necessary for a whole conference. What do you guys rate this? Out of 10, what are we rating this? What did I give Ubisoft, like a 2? I'll give this, I mean, like a 4? I guess? Like a 4 or a 5? I think a 4, honestly. It was better than Ubisoft's, but there wasn't, I don't know, there wasn't enough shown here for this to be a conference. You said, like, it'd be worse if it didn't show anything good. Yeah, if they wouldn't have shown an Ace Attorney in that Monster Hunter game, then oh lord. Yeah, so. Yeah, this is the embodiment of meh. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so tomorrow, the moment we've been waiting for. Nintendo. What is that at for my time? Is it 12 p.m. Eastern for Nintendo's? 9 a.m. PST or whatever? Nintendo. Look at me, Nintendo. Let's talk to each other. I beg you. Please be good tomorrow. Please. We're getting our new Smash fighter. Let it be Dante. We are getting... we're hoping for Breath of the Wild 2. We're hoping for Bayo. I don't think we're gonna get too much info about Metroid. But maybe we'll just get some type of info. I don't know. Yeah, 12 p.m. Eastern. So there's that. I want to see a new Mario Party game. I'd love that, with it having online at launch. That'd be cool. Yeah, I want Nintendo to just go crazy tomorrow. They have a lot of good freaking IPs and crap, so do your thing. He says Splatoon 3? I don't know if we'll see anything for Splatoon 3. Since, yeah, I don't know, maybe. I'm not counting on it. It's not going to be called Breath of the Wild 2. Whatever it's going to end up being called. The sequel to Breath of the Wild. You know, please be shown. I'm sure there'll be some indie games there. But, I mean, the conference is what, like 45 minutes? So, I don't know. We'll see what they're gonna do. I mean, I'd feel like for the fact that it's 45 minutes, you have to be showing the bangers. Like, you can't be wasting time on some crap. You gotta show the heavy hitters. And it wouldn't shock me if they start off the conference with the character. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. And then after the conference, a little bit later, we'll stream Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which I need to upload the VOD for that. It's just we've uploaded so much content, I didn't want to just smush the VOD in there. But Ratchet & Clank, very good. Very, very good. Beautiful game. Extremely fun so far. Like, that game could possibly get Game of the Year with how good it is. There's a schedule for Splatoon there. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry that this wasn't exciting, this thing, but what can you do? It really seems like Xbox and Square were sort of here to show up. That's about it so far. So tomorrow, let's end E3 with a bang. I mean, there's Bandai Namco after Nintendo, but I don't know if I'm gonna watch that because that's just a copyright claim waiting to happen. Do you think they're gonna present the new character and show the release date? I think so. It's E3. I would think they'd probably say the release date. So that'd be cool. It wouldn't surprise me honestly if they're like, hey, the character comes out tomorrow or something, or like the next day or something like that. It wouldn't shock me if the character came out super soon. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Crossing my fingers for Dante. And other than that, as always, Dante crack. Jimmy, outro. And we gone. And you said the next Smash character after this one will be showed at Tokyo Game Show. Ooh.